I have something very important that I want to say to each and every one of you. Don't quit. You see, in life, you're going to be faced with a great deal of obstacles, a lot of trials. And to be honest with you, I never thought for 1 second that 6 years ago, when I started this show, that I'd have 82,000 of you following along, following the truth. That is rather humbling, to be fair. There were moments when I thought that I wanted to quit. Believe you me, there were days when I kept saying to myself, what is the point? There were trials, there were struggles along the way. There were days where I had to wake up extremely early. They were very long days indeed. Some days that I had to do 5 interviews in one day. My longest day was I did 7 interviews back to back. My brain was dead, but I didn't quit. Even the days that seemed like I was only getting 5 views, I didn't quit. See, there was part of me that knew all this hard work would pay off eventually. I wasn't doing it for the views. I was doing it for my purpose, to help others realize their worth and reach their full potential through the power of stories. And that comes through listening to the truth. The truth is powerful. And it's one thing that I can share with you that can be an encouragement to those that are watching that maybe want to start your own show or maybe want to do something unique or great in your life. It's don't quit. If you start something, don't quit. See, this platform hasn't been easy for me. You may seem to think that it's easy, but it's not easy. It's far from easy. No one knows what goes on behind the scenes. No one knows what I struggle with. And that's not to seem like I'm being self-pityful or whatever. Is to tell you that there's a lot of work that goes on behind the scenes that many of you may not be aware of, that, yes, I could quit, but I've chosen not to quit. See, I think it's a blessing for each and every one of us to have the option to quit and then to choose not to quit. Quitting's easy, man. Ringing the bell, throwing in the towel, saying enough's enough, I'm done. There were many, many times, and I believe there's going to be many, many more times when that option seems like the viable option. Quitting is easy, but choosing not to quit is hard. And both, my friends, are a massive lesson. The biggest one, though, is choosing not to quit, to keep on going. You see, I have tattooed on my arm, be persistent. To remain consistent are the things that you want. I never thought that when I started this show 6 years ago that I'd have 82,000. As humbling as that is, 82,000 people, and that is growing daily, listening to me talk about the truth. And when YouTube decided to demonetize me for an entire year, to censor me, to try and stop me as much as they possibly could, yes, I could have quit. My book, The Path of an Eagle, How to Overcome and Lead After Being Knocked Down. There were so many times when I could have quit because I had so many people reject the book. Countless publishers said no. Can even say with this very show, the amount of people that I've interviewed, well over 1,000 now, all in the space of 6 years, there were countless people. Of the 1,000 that I interviewed, there were thousands more that said no. No, I don't want to give Jay a chance. And yes, there were times that I took it personally. There were days when I thought to myself, this is going nowhere. And there will be days like that. There will be days when you don't want to get out of bed because you're too tired. You feel so deflated. What's the point of this? The point is, keep going. You see, behind the scenes, even though there may not seem like there is growth, there is. And sure, I can say that now because the show is growing. But I've got a track record to prove that I didn't quit. If you go back to the very beginning of this show, you'll notice where I started to where it is today. And the reason why I am making the videos that I'm making today and the amount of videos that I'm making today is because I've made a commitment to myself and to you that I will be persistent in not quitting and bringing out new content daily. Sure, it's not easy. Sure, even today, 6 years on, I've got videos that don't do very well. That's okay. Don't quit. Keep going. I'm a runner. I do marathons. I've got a marathon coming up in a couple of weeks. First one of the year. Well, not my first one of the year, but first fast one of the year, I should say. I've run, I believe, in total 6 marathons. Each year, I decide to challenge myself because running a marathon is not easy, especially running it fast, especially doing a sub 3 hour marathon. I see it as a challenge. And there are moments when I'm running that I think to myself, quit. And then immediately after that, I think, don't quit. Don't quit. Keep going. Put one foot in front of the other. Life, my friends, is supposed to be about you facing the decision of quitting or not quitting. I guarantee you that if you throw in the towel, if you ring the bell, if you give up and walk away, it is going to feel 10 times harder on yourself. It's going to feel horrible compared to that of you saying, no, I'm not going to quit. I'm going to keep going. Thank you very much. There are so many people that feel defeated, deflated. And if it's one thing that my life can be an example or an inspiration to each and every one of you, it's this: don't quit. Do not quit. When life throws you curveballs, smile. Embrace them. Learn how to swing harder. Learn how to swing better. Don't quit. Don't put your bat down. Pick it up. Hold it. Keep swinging. Keep swinging until you hit that curveball. And I guarantee you, ladies and gentlemen, you will hit the curveball eventually. It may take time. I don't know how long, but eventually enough practice, enough discipline, and enough persistence, enough resilience of you saying no, you will persevere. If you choose not to quit, I guarantee you your life will get better. You'll start building stronger resilience. You'll start to realize what happens when you don't quit as opposed to when you do quit. To go one more when you don't feel like it. So I just wanted to say thank you. Thank you to everyone that has helped me along the way to not quit. It's you guys supporting the show day in, day out, the ones that show up as well every single day, no matter what video I put out, you guys continue to watch. It's because of you guys that I haven't quit. Thank you all so much for watching. You guys take care. Be blessed. I'll see you all in the next video.